How's it going out there, anyone? Bit of an unusual time for me to stream, especially on a Monday. I'm usually in school right now, but here we are. Round the wheel here, broadcasting at God knows how many gigawatts. Let's go ahead and get it on. Hello, everybody. Sorry about the lighting. It's very bright, especially from the snow outside. I need to get a lamp over in this corner. A lamp and maybe a cover for this window, although I like looking out this window sometimes. How's it going out there? Chat, anybody else? Twitch, YouTube, how are y'all doing out there on this snowy Monday, at least around here? Pretty big amount of snow for Texas town. We got something like, depending on who you listen to, we got something like 6 to 8 inches in my area. And all the snow on top of that. No, I'm just kidding. But yeah, about 6 to 8 inches of snow. So we're playing more Sour Crystal today. So I'm actually, out of an abundance of caution because Texas does not really have the infrastructure to deal with snow. I mean, I got out on the road a little bit this morning. Went to the nearby grocery store just to see how the roads were. They're drivable-ish if you're not stupid. But out of an abundance of caution, things are closed down today and tomorrow. So maybe you'll see me get my stream on tomorrow as well. A little bit more streaming this week than usual for old Uncle Roundy. So yeah, that's what we're doing. We're playing more Sour Crystal today, making our way around Kanto. And we got about 6 out of 8 gym badges last time, so we've only got CINNABAR and Viridian left to get as far as gym badges go. And then I don't really know what. I don't know, go beat the Elite Four, maybe, I don't know, grind a little. I don't really want to grind on camera, so if I do any grinding, maybe I'll see how bad the Elite Four kicks my ass. I know Silver is a real, not Silver, Red. I know Red's a real ass kick. You have to go to Mount Silver to get to Red, wherever that is. I don't know much about the game. It's my first time playing it through. So So yeah, with not too much left of the game, I don't think. Only a few more sessions of it left, really. Any grinding that I do, if I have to do some grinding, we'll find something else to play, and I'll do that off camera. The grinding, not the playing of the something else, obviously. Well, obviously, but let's go ahead and get in there, bust that thing wide open. Gobbling. There we go. All right. Also got a new thing you can pay for with channel points. I made the punny emote. I made it into an alert. So if I make a pun, you can mess around with that, or you can just see how it works. You can just, you know. Hey Piranha, how's it going? It snowed here. I live in Texas, naturally. But it snowed here. It snowed about 6 to 8 inches here, actually. Depending on where you are and who you listen to. And I'm not in school today, and I'm not in school tomorrow either. Pretty short week for me. 3 days coming back to. So, in fact, I don't think the kids have had a full 5-day week back since Christmas with all this going on. So, but here we are. Yep. So I'm just streaming. Having a happy little stream. Continuing on from, it's daytime, so, it's daytime, so that means we can go to, oh, wow. Very bright out here. Not used to playing during the day. Oh, I'm staying safe. I'm staying safe. I ventured out to the nearest grocery store today, but things are, and it was drivable enough. So, here we go. Alright, let's go ahead and go to Celadon City, because I remember there was a dude sitting in front of the lucky slot. So maybe we can, maybe before we go playing around with, maybe before, there's a thing in my way. Get all this crap out of my face, OBS. Thank you. Thank you. Alright. So now, maybe the lucky slot, no, it's 1 over. I thought this guy was supposed to be gone during the day. Makes me feel good to do nice things for other people. What? Still taking up the lucky slot? When does he move? Maybe it's a day of the week that he moves. Ah, well. Whatever. So we can go to... Let's fly back to... I think we can fly back to Pallet Town. There we go. We're going to go south on the coast. And first of all, we want to put our electric guy up front. Well, I don't know. Oh, they're both about equal. We have a grass guy we could use and an electric guy. Let's switch. Well, let's get some levels going on here. Maybe 50 is not so bad for the Kanto Elite Four. If I win, you have to help me with my suntan lotion. Okay. that's a bet. That looks like Misty from the original. Swimmer Nikki wants to battle. Nikki sent out Seal to give me a kiss from a rose. We'll try to divvy up the... We can probably make our way over to Seafoam as well. Maybe we can divvy up the experience between them. Dugong? Yeah, we'll switch over. They can both take on this evolution line, I think, no matter what. Now I'm gonna have to be careful to... I'm gonna have to make sure this actually, because ice would be bad for Crobat to feel. Good, good. No, not one hit kill. Now I'm gonna get ice beamed, and that's gonna be bad for everybody involved. Youch. Don't freeze me, thank you. Okay, maybe just the water types, then. Nothing that can shoot ice at me. There we go. Not a bad recovery, though. Crobat's been a real MVP in this game, gotta say. Worried about sunburn? Well, you're gonna have to keep worrying about it, lady. Anything along the coast here? No. There is still the patch of grass where we can catch like tangles and stuff. I guess if we really, really wanted a grass type, we could get one. But I think having Giga Drain is enough for me. Alright, we'll probably stop at Cinnabar to top up. But I want to go out east and see what's happening with Seafoam. That was not worth the experience. We'll probably just run away from that. Someday, Roundy will buy repels. Today is not that day. I think we could get max repels in Viridian, though, so maybe it would be worth our while, actually. Yeah, it's actually going to be worth the time, I think, to do that. I know this is Pallet Town, and I know there's very weak stuff on the routes, but it's very funny how muscled up the Kanto trainers are. Like, we got a bunch of level 40-something trainers out here. Okay, what kind of repels we got in the Viridian market? Nothing. Alright, I know somebody sells max repels. Maybe it's a big city like Saffron, but I don't know. I've just been running around looking for stuff. Mart. Here we go. Super repels. Okay. Super will do for now. We'll buy about as much as I buy of anything. 30. Thank you. Nope, that's gonna be just fine. We're gonna get out of here. And there we go. Hold on. No. Pack. Let's dig into the pack. Oh, I need hyper potions too. I've used quite a few in gym battles. Okay. Now we only fight the people we want to fight. Good deal. Okay. Let's go, buddy. Fisher Arnold wants to battle. Hey, Arnold. A shelter? That's it? Well, prepare to get sparked to death, buddy. Baby game. Utter failure. Yeah, well, when you only have one Pokemon in your party, you can probably expect to get your butt kicked. Surrounding yourself with bird Pokemon gives you the feeling that someday you might be able to fly too. Well, not today. Today I'm gonna clip your wings, buddy. Birdkeeper Carter wants to, Carter with a K. Oh my god, he's so cool. Yeah, far-fetched. Far-fetched that you're gonna win this battle. We might drop a few rocks on people, just to give Larvitar the experience. We're gonna try to put it up front for Pidgeotto. Yes, we'll change over. Yeah, anytime we get a chance to use someone unlikely. I thought this would mostly be a battle sesh for Ampharos and Crobat, but anybody we can give some unusual experience to, we'll do it. Getting there, only 4 levels away. 4 levels away from having that beautiful, beautiful, rolling that beautiful Tyranitar footage. Nope. You're grounded. Let's tap old boy on the shoulder here. I've caught a trainer instead of a Pokemon. Yeah, he threw the reel all the way back. Hooked me. Fisher Murphy wants to battle. I had a dog named Murphy when I was a kid. Best dog that ever was. Hello, Corsola. 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 Endurer. Ah, yes. Braced itself. Just making me use an extra spark. That's all you're doing. Nah, we won't do that. We'll do something ineffective. Okay. That was a needlessly protracted fight. About to use another Corsola. No, not for now. Might be easy to get some good healing off the, get a good recovery going for our... Oh my god. Good way to make a fight last in this game. Just be annoying. Ha ha! Loser. I don't care if it's not effective. I'm just happy for the paralysis. Okay, we got a full Corsola lineup here. This one's gonna be level 40 because that's the way this goes. 38, sorry. I thought it would... There was a 32 and then a 36. So I thought it would go up to 40 and then 44. Anytime any enemy trainer gets 2 protects or endures, I get insanely annoyed. I know, right? That's why I don't keep those moves around. How's it going, Delia? I don't care about taking the hit, because I'm not gonna get myself into a one-hit KO situation in the first place, hopefully. I mean, it's happened a few times around here. Alright. Going pretty good? Yeah. My fishing line got cut. Everybody's got some kind of witty line, don't they? Okay. Any swimmers I missed up the way? I don't think so. Now there's Suntan Girl, so... Alright, it looks like they made these swimming lanes a little narrower, maybe? That's cool. I love bikinis. If I had an electric bikini, I could wear it even in winter. Not in the water! You may want to rethink that move, actually. Ew. Can you think for 2 seconds, Shalon? Why would they not have an electric bikini? Why would that not be a thing? Let's use the old noodle. Someday she will be defeated by her own hubris, but maybe not today. You know, this is a pretty isolated little island. I thought there would be like a hidden item over here. Oh well. Any hidden thing here? Huh. Pretty big little island for that to be unpopulated. What'd you call me? That wasn't very nice. Seth wants to battle. Seth sent out Quagsire. Ah, finally, we have the perfect... They're gonna split the XP, but that's fine. We finally have the perfect thing to take this on. No big deal. This should be a one-shot. Because Quagsire, I believe, is 4 times weak to grass, right? Oh, full heal. Look at that. Look at that. Look at that. Excelente. Got to use Octillery. It's not quite as powerful against... Yeah, no, we'll leave him in. Okay, thanks for the confirm. I thought that was the game, and that's like the only thing it's weak to, also. Oh shit, I didn't know you had an ice beam. Wouldn't have left you in if I knew that. Well, let's do that again. Let's get back what we can here. Got you close, though. We're edging that level 49. Oh, hey. There's a guy way out on the fringe. Swimming is a full-body exercise, so it's really good for building strength. Feel like I'm being talked down to. Feel like I'm being judged a little bit. Me riding my Lapras through the water. Dwayne wants to battle. Dwayne sent out Fuck Yeah Sea King. About to use Kabutops. Yes. That is an easy top-up for Bestie. Water Rock, that ought to be 4 times weak. So, this ought to be a one-shot. And battle animations move 2 times faster in Sour Crystal. So, it pains me to think how slow Giga Drain would have been before. Look at that. Alright. Bestie also at 49. Beautiful. We have no body strength. That was stupid. Now I can't get back up. Don't do fat things, Uncle Roundy. You fatty fat. On the battle? Sure, why not? Gotta lose, but that's okay. Fisher Liam wants to battle. Send out a Seadra. Not bad if you're only gonna have one Pokemon, I guess. Try to chase 2 Pokemon, you won't catch either one. I don't know. Don't know about that. That logic seems a little specious. Question is, did I become a fisherman because I'm patient? Or did I get more patient because I'm a fisherman? That is a rhetorical construction that I forget the name of right now. Fisher Gideon wants to battle. Walking the Omen paths, huh? Hey, King Cool. How's it going? Not much. Let's see. Ice, fire, let's just keep on it, I guess. Lantern, kind of a weird choice. Is that snow stacked behind me? It is not. That is just the color of my wall. Not terrible XP. About to use Mantine. No. I think that's the first time we've seen a Mantine so far. Is that a Remoraid? Sucking on that thing's fin, wing, whatever. Remoraid's like, I'm out of here. We got a fair amount of snow. Depending on where you were, you could have gotten 6 to 8 inches, which is pretty crazy for Texas. This part of Texas, anyway. The Panhandle is used to stuff like that, but not little North Texasers. Super Repel wore off, yes. There we go. A teacher from swimming class where I learned to swim had a face just like a Poliwhirl. Whoa! Why would you do her like that? Shoveled for 3 hours. 16. Yeah, I heard Iron Fury got 15 inches up there. Shoveling for 3. Yeah, yikes. Yeah, we don't have all that, so we just, you know, close school for 2 days. Finally, a Golduck that I'm faster than. Whoop. How to use Poliwhirl? No. Imagine going up to your swimming teacher and being like, your face looks like this. How do you even react to something like that? Do you just quit swimming teaching? Quit teaching swimming, rather? I'm sorry, teacher. Yeah, you should be. Think about what you've done. Joey Youngster. You know, I've been making fun of Joey, but I looked up a chart yesterday and I learned he gives you free HP ups if you go fight him. This is Joey. How are your Pokemon doing? Rattata's raring to go. Good for you. Way to go, Joey. You'll be a champ someday. Due to the incredible resemblance, we call our teacher Professor Poliwhirl. Okay. This is not confessional hour. I don't care about the terrible things you called your teacher. Bird keepers are so wonderful with their bird Pokemon. Yeah, there's a few birdos out here. The bird keeper Easton wants to battle. Alright. Sibilaz. Oh wow, we're almost out of sparks. Hopefully we're near CINNABAR, pretty close. If not, we'll just skim the coast. Whoop. We'll go ahead and give you a rest. We'll just drop rocks on these birds. Honestly, I think Dodrio is pretty cool. If I didn't have a Crobat, I might have a Dodrio. What's up, Iron Fury? Where the top percentage Rattata meme comes from is Rattata is actually locked to the highest RNG rolls for stats. Interesting. I've heard Heart Gold Soul Silver is quite tough, actually. Bird Keeper Easton is about to use another Dodrio. That should get us to level 52. That's right, the YouTube chat doesn't appear on the screen. You can say anything you want. Even libel! Well, hopefully you wouldn't do that. Not to go- Aw, don't tease me like that, experience bar. Hopefully you wouldn't resort to slandering your good old friend Uncle Round. Why would you do that? Jodie Foster is Australian? What are you talking about? Are you just libeling anybody now? Playing a Zelda randomizer, nice. We may do some Zelda-ing on here at some point. Couldn't handle it. Heart Gold Soul Silver, kind of a mixed bag. RC Cola does not stand for Randy Candy Cola. What are the YouTubes on about? The YouTube chatters are weird. The YouTube chatters are weird people. What are you doing over here all by yourself? In the Rocky Mountains. Hey trainer, how about you put on a swimsuit too? Well, I am riding on my safe Lapras, so I don't have to do that. Swimmer Caden wants to battle. That is definitely a spelling that I would see. Oh, hey. Slowking. We stand a Slowking. I had a feeling that was not going to one-shot. Oh, looky there. Look at that, look at that. Swagger. Made me angry and also confused me. Okay, alright. Well, maybe you can get through that. But also maybe not. Hey, the band. Yeah, I heard about the Banjo recompiled. That would be interesting to play. I have never played through Banjo-Kazooie. I really did not care for Rare in their N64 era. It was a really hard aesthetic for me to get behind. Hello, CINNABAR Island. Love to see ya. Oh boy, there's a lot going on here. The fiery town of Burning Desire. Hoo hoo hoo. Love-O-Matic Central. Who are you? Well, it's plain to see that you're a trainer. My name's Blue. I was once a champion, although it was only for a short time. That meddling red did me in. Anyway, what do you want? Challenge me or something? I hate to say it, but I'm not in the mood for a battle now. Take a good look around you. A volcano erupts. Just like that, a whole town disappears. We can go on winning and losing in Pokemon, but if nature so much as twitches, we can lose in a second. That's the way it is. But anyway, I'm still a trainer. If I see a strong opponent, it makes me want to battle. If you want to battle me, come to the Viridian Gym. I'll take you on then. Alright, well, Gary has mellowed out a little bit. Yeah, BK, an all-timer. And BK is an all-timer for a lot of people. Maybe the recompile is, you know, maybe that's my chance to maybe reassess. I really didn't like Rare during that era. I could not, and you know, maybe it's a me thing. Maybe it's a me thing, but I could not get past all the like the sound effects and the, you know, that stuff did me in. I could not during that era. So, but you know, maybe you know, time heals some wounds. It's been a year since the volcano erupted. Cinnabar Jim's Blaine apparently was alone in the Seafoam Islands cave. Yeah, I imagine if it covers up your house. Okay, no, I did like GoldenEye. Although I do also have some memories associated with that I'd rather not have. But those are not gameplay related. We can tell that story if we want, but, let's see. Anything in the rocks up here? Anybody leave an item or two hanging out? This rock looks breakable. Okay. I don't think that was especially... Hey! Wow, there we go. Yeah, I've told it before. See Delia's message from earlier here. Heart Gold Soul Silver doesn't really fix the original's crusty level curve. Very weird Safari Zone mechanics. But you can walk around with your Pokemon. Last I tried to play Banjo-Kazooie, I quit at the Crocodile game. Between the quality of platforming on thin surfaces, bad camera angles, and general jank, I don't think the game aged super well. Hopefully the recomp fixes some of it. You know, we might check out the recomp in due time. Anything... Hey, wow. Not bad. I think if I get a bunch of item shards... we're fine for now. This is a very sad little version. Oh, hey, hi. Whoa, hello, how are you? How are you now? Okay, let's see. What is... You're at... Where are you experience-wise? Not very far along. So if I were to use that now... Yeah, let's go ahead. I want to get that Tyranitar. So... Thank you, King Cool. With the good luck and the good Pokemoning. Back to work. Not me. I got 2 days off. And I'm gonna rub it in your face. Just kidding. Y'all know how to handle snow. We don't. So, you know. There's definitely that. Yeah, let's use it on Midnight. There we go. Oh, nice. Nice, Fury. Let's... Are we equipped to go in here? Well, we did just heal. We have a bunch of repels. I guess I could dig my way out if I needed to. Okay. Is there Pokemons in the mansion? Yes, there is. There are wild. But you would have been anyway. Well, Now it's just nice that you don't have to go anywhere. Is this worth my while to fight? Probably not. We may use a repel in a second if things... I'm sensing, you know, maybe hidden item time around here. This is completely new to this game? Really? Well, I guess I could get a Magmar if I wanted. This is original content. Oh, shoot. Okay, well... Alright, nobody knows what's going on around here then. Let's just move around, see what we can get. We could get a Coughing if we wanted, maybe a Magmar. What all's hanging out here? Bringing back the Gen 1 Pokemon Mansion music as a choice. I like that song. What's wrong with it? Even in the remake they didn't do this. Oh, shoot. Well, y'all know more than I do. Nothing here really tickling my pickle, so we might throw on a repel. But we'll look for, like, we'll see about certain chances of getting other Pokemon. It looks pretty small. It looks pretty contained. I don't think... Hey, alright. We can get a fully evolved Muck. That's fun. It just does not work on Game Boy hardware. I guess. Big old puddle of muck. So, there's probably Weezings around here too, then. Why would you just have Coughing, Magmar, Muck? I think I just ran into the rare encounter first. Hey. Don't corner me on the checkerboard tile. Okay, although this might be a good chance for... Let's see. What do we got around here? This might be a good chance for you to get some levels, actually. Yeah. We won't take on... Calcium might be good for my Ampharos, yeah. Yeah, there we go, that makes sense. I doubt this is going to be worth... no, that's not going to be worth the XP. If I see a Muck, I'll Earthquake it, but... Otherwise, I'm just going to leave it alone. If I see a Magmar, a Muck, or a Weezing, I'll fight it. Anything else is getting runned away from. Oh, jeez. Oh, hey! Slugma. Slugma balls. Right, folks, right? This is probably a pathetic experience, but I'm gonna try it. That poor Slugma. Never. Oh, Jesus. Yeah, that's pathetic. We're not wasting our 10 Earthquakes on that. Anything hiding in the corner here? Nope. Yeah, here's a fire type for those of you who don't want a good fire type. Just a single Ultra Ball sitting out. Sure. Oh no, I've been cornered. By what? Another Slugma. I'm just gonna step over it and keep on moving. Doesn't Magcargo suck even more ass? Like, Fire Rock? Like, here, have an Earthquake. Okay. That's something, I guess. In case you want a fire type that dies to Surf even harder. Exactly. Can't read the little statues. Can't flip no switches. Yeah, 4 times weak to ground and water. Awful, awful Pokemon. Absolute trash. Can't read Can't read anything on the desk. Beyond slow. Yeah, it's a slug. That turns into a snail, weirdly. Like, you can just conflate those. Let's see. Let's get in here. I don't really care to try for encounters. Nothing here is tickling my pickle. Let's just make our way through. Yeah, here's the front of the mansion. Pipes? We just got pipes sticking up? No Mario adventuring through these, I don't think. We can go upstairs. Can't even search in them. Well, the plumbing's out, so hopefully Monday doesn't need to take a shit or something. Mario Mon is a different ROM hack. Yeah, I remember you talking about playing what? Oh, that's how I leave. Oh, I didn't want to do that. Not necessarily. I was enjoying my time in there. I thought it would take me to a different part of the mansion or something. Well, I know how to leave when I want to. Okay. Let's just top up real quick. Anything stuck on the roof of the Poké Mansion? No? Everything's back here. Okay, and the items respawn, so I can just... Does the other one... no, not right now. So is this gonna have another star piece in it that I can just sell for money? No. Pokemon, pack. Ended up completing the Pokedex in that game. Back to cleanup. What are you cleaning up? Oh, just probably around the sidewalk and stuff. Yeah, snow. Whoa, shit, what the? Okay, there's nowhere really to go from here. Wait, hold up. Oh, I could probably... Yeah, we want to use this as a bridge. Okay. And we're not going to get burned alive by convection. Excellent. Now, do we get any... Well, I wouldn't know if we get any encounters in here. Okay, there should be another one around. Okay, maybe we'll encounter different things. I'll let my repel run out. See if we encounter some different things up here. Okay. Very nice. I've got plenty of those, but you know, could always use another one. Okay, the ENIAC computer is buried by rocks. We're not gonna get anything off of those tapes. No, not for now. Not for now. I want to see what we kind of encounter on this floor. Yeah, lava that hasn't cooled down yet. What the heck? Okay, still the same stuff on this floor, kind of. A little higher level, though. No, there's really no interacting with those pipes. Okay, here's our boulder. And we're taking it over to that little spot over to the left. Okay. Yeah, everything's a little higher up on this floor. A little higher level. Puncture the magma cap? I don't know nothing about volcanoes. You're asking the wrong guy. As long as we're not repelling stuff. Okay, yeah, that's not much less pathetic than the Slugma. Liz, what do you want? I'm kind of burning up right now. Oh, you got a wrong number. Great. Hey, Zamot, how's it going? We are in the Pokemon Mansion, which, if I am given to understand correctly, is new to this game entirely. Yeah, we gotta get that repel going. I don't want to face this stuff over and over again. This is an entirely new part of Pokemon Crystal that no one seems to know too much about. Alright. Dealing with the cold? Yeah, same. The least they could be doing is giving me a Magcargo to fight. Yeah, maybe. I mean, there are Mucks and presumably Weezings. Alright. On up the way. Another rare candy! Holy snot! That's going straight onto... that's going straight onto Tyranitar. One level away! One level away, and then we get our Tyranitar. We're only one level away at this point. And once we fight Blaine, that'll be easy experience for that. Oh, hey, here we go. Some paper has survived. It looks like the remains of some document. Diary, February 6th. Mewtwo gave birth. Oh, good Easter egg. We named the new Pokemon Mewtwo. The rest of the page has been burned off. I wonder if you actually encounter Mewtwo in here? No, there would be no way. It hangs out in the cave, right? Did we do this just for an Easter egg? It's quite possible. I don't see anywhere else to go from here. Wondering if there's an end goal here or if it's just for items and a place to catch some poison types. Yeah, I think... Yeah, it doesn't look like too crazy an area. Yeah, I think that's it. You get the Easter egg, you get a few rare candies. If you want a poison type, you can grab it. But other than that, doesn't look like there's a ton going on here. Yeah, this goes over into here. There's no real, like, branching path opportunities. Nah, we won't waste another one until we get out on the ocean. Yeah, maybe a legendary encounter would have been cool, but you know, not hold up. Hold up. Okay. Okay, this seems... Okay, yeah. Okay, well that was a little stop. Sure, okay. Wasn't expecting anything out of Cinnabar Island, really. Except to find Blaine, but... Blaine is apparently off at Seafoam Cave, so... Makes a certain amount of sense. Boy, it must be lonely running a Pokemon Center out here, though. Not that they need it. That wasn't exactly a very taxing place. But there you are. Thank you for waiting. Alright, sure. Yeah, this seems like the real hot hangout zone. Okay, deposit some stuff. Okay. Oh, we should sell the star piece somewhere. I don't think I'm going to be needing a leaf stone. We'll keep the max revive and the max ether for, I guess... what? Elite 4 time. Deposit these babies. Building up quite a few opal shards at this point. What else? The star piece I can sell eventually. We'll... yeah, let's... yeah, Fury said it would be good for the Ampharos. Why not? I got more money than God. I don't need to sell anything at this point. Pack. Sure, why not? Alright. Get out of here. Alright, let's go out east. Oh yeah. Time to put on a repel. I don't care for fighting Tentacool. Nobody cares. Nobody cares. Nobody cares. Nobody cares. Nobody cares. Nobody cares about Tentacool. Alright, yeah. Now we only get the encounters we want. Well, have you tried? Don't know unless you try, right? Swimmer Cameron wants to battle. Cameron sent out Azumarill, or Azumarill, or however you say it. Okay, yeah, didn't mean to have you out, actually. So, let's go get somebody who can actually handle the job. Bubble Beam. Yeah, that would have been pretty bad for our old boy Midnight. A critical hit, you say? To shreds, you say? Beautiful. Ooh, very close, very close. Let's go. Hi-ya! Yeah, let's go ahead and do that switch. Little narrow strip of land here. This is probably a bird keeper. I would imagine. Oh yeah. Just the way the sprite looks, you can sometimes tell. Bird keeper, bird! Hey bird! Heard you got your ass kicked today out there. If Bert had nothing but Pidgeys, I would respect that Easter egg. Murkrow phased out. Alright. There you go. You get a level. Very nice. Birdkeeper's about to use Fearow. Yes. Let's go ahead and inch Midnight as close toward leveling up as we can. Well, they like those Dark-type moves, don't they? Getting there, getting there. Creeping towards Tyranitar. We're gonna have a Tyranitar before this stream ends today. I just know it. Now I love playing outside with Pokemon. We all love playing outside with Pokemon. Picnicker Chell wants to battle. Chell sent out... Oh, look at that! Wasn't expecting that. Ooh, mirror match. Not today, actually. Whoa, no. Well, there we go. This is probably a better idea. Thunder Punch. It doesn't affect Midnight. That's right, it doesn't. But this affects Ampharos. Bye-bye now. Wish I hadn't had to split that XP. But, alas. If you're only gonna have one Pokemon in your party, that's not a bad choice. What's up? What's so fun about the rock there, buddy? Hey, hey! Will you battle me? Hey! Yes, I will! One Pokemon. Oh! What do you know? I was talking about the... Oh, hey, hello. How you doing? I think Electric still works on you, right? So yeah, Bert and Ernie are out here. Nice one-shot. I agree. That was pretty incredible. Thank you. Glad somebody recognizes my talents. Did we fight you? I don't think we did. You got something in your mouth there, Miss Swimmer. Swimmer Mina. Whatever is in your mouth, take it out. I can't understand you. Oh my god! So pointless. Yeah, good. You deserve that. Annoying. Annoying as shit. How to use Corsola? No. This is gonna happen like 3 times at least. Oh, why did I do that? I was in that mode. Okay, sure. Good to know just how much damage that does, though. Pwah! I was trying to see how long I could hold my breath. Well, looks like we knocked the wind out of your sails. Alright, here we are, getting close. Look, it's my very best swimsuit and my very best Pokemon. What is your very best Pokemon? I'm sure it's not going to be enough for this battle, but... Swimmer Leona wants to battle. Leona sent out Vaporeon. Ah. Well, as far as a very best Pokemon, you could do worse. This may have a speed advantage on me. Nope. Well, it tried. Oh, hey. Not a one-shot, though. That's what you wasted your one opportunity on? Oh, girlfriend. Nerp. Sorry. No. Yeah, well. Excuse me, I was going to read the sign. Are you in a hurry? How about a quick battle break? I take many battle breaks, believe it or not. Picnicker Adrian wants to battle. Send out Parasect. I think we can take care of this. Very nice. Yep, on its way to another level. Well on its way. Ah, that's it. Seafoam Islands. Somebody put a notice under the sign. The Cinnabar gym has moved here. Leader, Blaine. Okay, there's a couple of ways I could go here. Okay, this is not slippery time, but there is a block puzzle in here. Is this the way I want to go with this? Perhaps. This looks like the coming the way back, actually. We could get some good ice types in here, but let's see what's upstairs first. Okay, so here's the gym. Alright, that's probably good. We can explore in a little bit. We can have some fun here soon. Let's go ahead and... yeah, you need a heal. Well, maybe not. Let's just go ahead and switch it up. Alright. Actually, it might also be good for Schnapps to get some levels. This is the fire gym after all, so... okay, so fire. Yeah, we're gonna have water and ground doing the best work here. Okay, we know who I am. That's perfectly great. Alright. Yo, champ in making. It won't be easy to get to Blaine, but keep your cool and defeat the trainers one by one. Probably a bit more reminiscent of the remakes. Yeah. I imagine so. What am I doing looking for items? A white lab coat is a researcher's life. We may be living in a cave like this, but we never forget to do the laundry. Alright. Scientist Lowell sends out a Arcanine. Very nice. Yeah, this is going to be a great place to get some levels. Oh, hey! I didn't know Schnapps was so close. Okay, what are we reversing here? Cool Uno reverse, Arcanine. Whatever. Dang. That's big points. Yeah, you got a level. That's good. It's pure white in my head. This white lab coat makes me feel like I've become smarter for some reason. Thank you. Well, probably not so much. Okay, so they move out of the way for you. Got it. Let's go ahead and put you up front. Looks like the experience in here is pretty dang good. So I bet we get to 55 before Blaine. We lost the gym on Cinnabar Island and felt lost before we came here. Yeah, nobody's living out here. It's fine. Articuno's gone, so you're probably all good. Alright. A level 59 Tails. Shouldn't be too. Well, I say that, but here we are. Please. Fight through it, fight through it, fight through it. Ha! Hi-ya! Cool. Well, I'm glad that does most of nothing. Hey, cool. Shook it off pretty fast. That makes me happy. Very nice. There we go, yeah. That's what we need. We take a step back when we were defeated. Don't you think we were downright honest? Never put us in the same category as scientists who help bad guys. Yeah, not one of those Team Rocket nerds. Working for Silco. I am gonna try to find items in this gym. You better believe it. You bet your sweet Bippy I'm gonna be looking for items. Wow, to see a gym in a cave like this, I'd love to explore it. Maybe you'll get that opportunity someday. Super Nerd! Carrie wants to battle. Carrie sent out Ponyta. This is gonna be trash XP. Well, level 53, and you're rocking with the Ponyta. That's a choice. Fire Spin, very annoying. This may be a one-shot, considering the fact that this is a Ponyta. Yeah. I think we'll get our Tyranitar out of this place. Bitterness leads to improvement tomorrow. I'm happy for you. Does everybody in here just have one Pokemon? Is that it? Is that the whole deal? Okay, fire moves increased. Will you get a chance to use one of those fire moves? No, you will not. We will rebuild our gym. I believe in you. You can do it. So there's... Okay, this is probably going to take us to him. I bet he steps aside going up, so we're going to go around. We're just going to fight as many gosh darn scientists as we can. Oh, that's the last... Oh, no, it's not the last one. Oh, wait, and this is a dead end anyway. I'm a doofus. So it looks like there's 2 more before you get to Blaine. I'm in the middle of collecting battle records. Can you help me? I don't see how a battle is going to help with this, but... Oh, like battle records, like... Super Nerd Waldo, hey, I found you! You're dressed a little different, but... Whoa, hey, hi. Okay... They sure do love that feint attack, I'll tell you what. Oh man, I'm tempted to go out and get some... I'm real tempted to go out and get the level before I fight Blaine. Who are you? I'm Batman. Nothing, no secret items? They must have cleaned them all out. No. Now if I could... You know what? I've got a place. I can just do wild fights. I can just go down into that, Well, no, that wouldn't be a good place to do that for midnight. Maybe I can level up somebody else while I'm at it. But let's go ahead and talk. Let's go ahead and talk ball. Wow! Ooh! Ooh, the hubris. You feel the hubris coming off Merle here? It's melting off my eyebrows. Yeah, there we go. It is you, my friend, who looks easily defeated. Oh man, I'm so tempted to just leave right now. They're all gonna step aside, right? Pardon me, I failed to sense how strong you are. I very much sensed how weak you were when you got that. You know what? I'm gonna do it. Just to be able to maybe run over this place. Well, I don't know. Let's go ahead. No. I'm here. I'm not gonna waste anybody's time. I'm going to go ahead and just do it. Use. We're here. Deal with it. We're here, we're queer. We're gonna fight some bears. Wait, what? Oh yeah. I was like, how did Snorlax lose any? Okay. We are going to go ahead and switch to having you up front though. Just for this first one. Just so I can be sure that I'm not, I only have 4 Earthquakes left, so I want to be sure I'm not wasting them. Wah! Or wah! My fire-breathing Pokemon are homeless because of the volcano. Wah! But I'm back in business as a gym leader here in this cave. If you can beat me, I'll give you a badge. You'd better have Burn Heal. Doesn't he say that in the first game too? Blaine sent out Mag Cargo. Perfect. You'd better have better Pokemon than Magcargo if you're going to be saying things like, you better have Burn Heal. I think we're good here. This might be like level 56 or something. Ah, that's fine. Okay, it's faster than a Pupitar, to be expected. His ace is probably Arcanine again. I bet you're right. I can live with an Arcanine being part of the party. Alright. Yeah, we're gonna get our Tyranitar here. Let's go. Rapidash, no! We're not gonna switch. This thing is gonna be hella fast. I know that. So it definitely is getting first blood. Well, maybe. Whoa! There we go. That was easy. Yeah, as far as speed goes, but Fire Blast is not a move known for its accuracy, so, yeah, here we go, yeah, you're right, Piranha, it's T-Tar time. What? Midnight is evolving, you say? Yeah! Ba-da-da-da-da. Beautiful. And we got a badge. This is a good day. I did lose this time, but I'm going to win the next time. When I rebuild my Cinnabar gym, we'll have to have a rematch. That would be lovely. But for now, we must get back to... Alright, Pokemon. Look at there. Look at there. We got our Tyranitar. About time. Many thanks to the Pokemon Mansion for all the wonderful stuff people left laying around. Glad that candy wasn't expired. Alright, we're gonna go ahead and fly back to Cinnabar first. Just make sure everybody's topped up. You're telling me I could have just pushed down? Sad Cinnabar music. Alright, who should go up front? Who needs some level? What's good against ice? You know, I have a water type with this would be also a good time probably for Brunhilde to get some levels. Let's go ahead and put... Yeah, because fighting is good against ice. So let's go ahead and put you up front. Yeah, 43. You are very far behind the curve. So you're the only one I'm really, like, worried about. Nope. Yeah, so let's go for the much happier surf music, please. Cinnabar is depressing me. Why did I step on the land? That was stupid. Anybody I missed, like up here, hanging out in the corner or something? Let's see. Yeah, I don't think I'm reaching most people around here. Alright, let's see what Seafoam has to offer. What's all my Sokobon experience gonna get me? A Max Elixir. Look at that. Anything behind it? No. Check the rocks. Okay. We'll let the repel run out. We'll see what there is around here. Probably like seals, dugongs. Maybe even a swinub or two in here? No, we'll let it go for now. Wow, that was quick. So we got Seal, obviously. Is it water? I think it has to evolve to get the ice type. I'm gonna try low kicking it. Okay, nothing really much happens there. Huh? Well, okay. Anyway. Alright. Yeah, this looks like... Oh, hey. Okay. Boy, there's lots of caves in here. Lots of different paths. A Golduck. Okay. Do I have anything good against water here? No. Golduck is respectable. Oh, hey. Oh, that's how we leave here. Okay. Interesting. Seafoam Islands. Anything cool out on the coast or anything? Have you ever gone camping with Pokemon? No, but I bet you're going to tell me all about it, aren't you? Camper Pedro wants to battle. Send out Gramble. Hey, we have the right person out front for this. Ooh, very close. Aw, man! We're gonna get our XP split? Oh, wow. Well... Huh, sure. That's definitely something we could do. Man, I didn't want that XP split. Pedro, fuck you. I'm not voting for you. Swim trunks are comfy and fun to wear. Swimmer Luis wants to battle. Send out a Seadra. Oh yeah, as long as I'm not in the cave, I should probably have somebody else up front. Not Bubble Beam. Anything with that. Ooh. Ooh. Game's edging me. Well, it's gonna have to edge me a little longer, because we're sending out. Anytime we see a Quagsire, bestie to the rescue. Respectable. Even if you're wearing your best pants, if you don't win, you just don't win. Sorry, your lucky red rocket ship undershorts aren't going to do it for you today. What's out east? Let's go ahead and repel some more. Just do some trainer battles. Used to be a fisherman a while back. I've grown to love swimming so much, I'm always in my swim trunks. Be sure you don't get too pruny, though, buddy. Swimmer Elmo wants to battle. Ernie Elmo? Surely somebody out here can tell me how to get to Sesame Street. Please don't paralyze me. I said please! Well, that's good at least. Okay, I gained a level. Now take the paralysis away. How to use Tentacool. No. We'll see how badly this goes. I've got full restores, though. Yeah, if I get poisoned on top of that... That's good. Really? Not a one-shot. Okay, I'm working through the paralysis pretty well, I'm not gonna lie. Oh! Elmo needs to go home. There's never, like, secrets in the... Not in the water. Alright, there's somebody. What an impressive collection of gym badges. We should battle. Unless you have an equally impressive collection, then maybe not. Swimmer Lori wants to battle. Lori sent out Starmie. Okay. We could do a couple different things here. If we had a dark move, that would be effective. But we don't, so we're just gonna... Uh-oh. Confusion and paralysis, that's probably not good. I'm pretty impressed. Things have not gone pear-shaped yet. I'm really legitimately shocked that they haven't. About to use Starmie. Yes, we'll give it over to somebody else. Who's got some dark moves? Because Starmie is water psychic, right? That should work. There we go, yeah. Ooh. Close. Okay. Whatever, buddy. Wow. Thank you for the Endurer. My Pokemon, they don't fuck with confusion. Hey, that was pretty good. Another Starmie? Yeah, there we go. We will not change. We'll work through it. Please kill in one hit. Don't do it again. Aw, crap. Nice. A completely adverse effect free confusion. You don't see those too often. Yes. Anthony? What does Anthony want? This is Anthony the Hiker. Route 33. I'm a little far away right now, buddy. I understand the yin for battle, but... Oh, there's a swimmer. I feel so much lighter in water. Swimmer Nicole wants to battle. There's a Nikki back the other way. Nikki, Nicole. They're all a bunch of goofballs. With Nicole-derived names. What? Oh well. I don't think it'll harshly fall enough to not one-shot a Meryl. Oh, I forgot I was still paralyzed. Shoot. No. Is it like rubbing its own butt with its tail ball there? What's going on with that animation? Wow, the first time I've actually... You know, belly drum is cool and all, but you gotta really have some faith in yourself, it seems like. Lapras! Okay, yes, we will change Pokemon. Because we should be able to... This is, who do we want here? You're pretty close to a level. Let's give you the level. Being ice type should give us some options here. Was not expecting that after the 2 Merrills, I gotta admit. Hey, baby. Oh. Oh, shoot. Both Pokemon will faint in 3 turns. Alright. Well, here we are. If I bring in a new Pokemon, does that count against it? Oh! Oh! You're gonna make this a thing, aren't you? Alright, let's try it. Awesome. Switch clears Paris song. Okay. Alright, let's switch then. Probably Bug is gonna get hit with an Ice Beam here, which is bad for it, but... Okay, it's not terrible for it, though. Excellent! Yay! That was a calculated maneuver. Unfortunately, you calculated poorly. Anybody down here in the corner? Route 19. Or is everybody kind of hanging out up the way? Nope. There just aren't that many people out here, I don't think. I'm disgusted by wimpy people. Well, then I don't think you'll find anything for me to complain about here. You're disgusted by wimpy people, and your only Pokemon is a Sea King. The math's not mathing. Hey, kitty. Yeah, that was pathetic. I'm disgusted by you. Being so judgy. Just a little farther to Fuchsia. Yeah, and then you're gonna find it blocked up by rocks. I got some bad news for you, Swiver Tucker. Tucker sent out Shelter. One of those little baby bottle pop type things. I was clamped. He gave me the clamps. Bada bing, bada clamps. There we go. Probably about time to use that full restore. Just so nothing too terrible happens. Yeah, double time. No. Let's go ahead and cloister it up. Or full restore it up, rather. There we go. Only to be hit by a Confuse Ray, I'm sure. Or an Aurora Beam. Aurora Beam. The Ice Beam for when you don't have Ice Beam. Perfect. I'm drowning! Yeah, what are you doing so far out, buddy? You probably... That's probably bad for the arms. They're gonna be noodles by the time you get to Fuchsia. Have you ever gone swimming in the sea at night? Doesn't hit as hard as have you ever danced with the devil in the pale moonlight, but, you know, keep trying. Swimmer Harold wants to battle. Swimmer Harold sent out Purple Crayon. We have Ice Beam at home. Yeah, exactly. Remoraid with an Octillery coming up next, I'm sure. Very cool. Very good. How do you Seadra? Okay, that's not the evolution I would have expected there. You know, they don't want the experience to be too good out here. They couldn't just have let this guy have an Octillery and a Seadra. Oh wow, Seadra's experience is pretty terrible too. Everybody I encounter just starts drowning once I defeat them. And you know what? I'm moving on. I'm gonna let him. Some might call me cold and callous, but, you know, maybe you shouldn't be out on the open ocean. Swimming, I'm lousy at it. I'm just splashing around in these shallow waters. Well, that tells me I'm close to Fuchsia, at least. Swimmer Jerome wants to battle. Send out a Seadra. Okay. That should give me the level I'm looking for here. Maybe. Yeah, it's about time to fly back to Cinnabar. Use that Pokemon Center. Yay! Level up. Level up for a buddy. Swimmer's about to use Tentacool. Yeah, we'll let Bestie have a few rounds. How close is it to leveling up? I think it's pretty close if I recall, actually. No, it wasn't. I recalled it incorrectly. That's okay, though. Oh, this might not work the way I'm hoping. Yeah, I was gonna say, that didn't work quite how I hoped. I forgot it was poison type, so the grass move wasn't going to do so awesome. Yeah, I was gonna say, we can take care of it with a wing attack. About to use Tentacruel. Yes, we will change over. We'll change over to Snorlax, actually. We'll mix it up a little here. Snorlax doesn't get to fight too often. It's mostly just there as a potential tank. It's very slow. Yes, you got acided. Very good job. Didn't expect a Snorlax to have Psychic, did you, Swimmer Jerome? Oh yeah, and I've got leftovers. Very nice. Oh my god. I could probably live through anything with this guy. Especially if that acid isn't poisoning me. That's funny. About to use Goldeen. Yes, we will switch over. This should be a clean Giga Drain. Aww. Yeah, just nap, nap, nap. Clean it up. Yeah, pathetic experience, but that was basically a free heal. You thought you could win? Yeah, that's your problem, buddy. You thought. Route 19. Yeah, I'm mean to these people. Oh, yeah, I used a Super Repel on land that doesn't require it. What do you guys want? The road work is finally finished. Now I can go fishing again. Yay! Now we can cross freely between Fuchsia and... I'm all sweaty. Time for a swim. Okay, I didn't even know how sweaty you were, buddy. That's, a little too much information. But, you know, at least the Kanto people are nice. Unlike those Johto jerks.
Are you a Johto?
I'm a Johto jerk, yeah. Yeah, that's where I started the game. That's my home. That's my home grounds. I'm surrounded by jerks over there. It's nice to be in a place where people are nice, you know?
But you're not nice.
No. They're getting a little bit of the Johto experience. Let's see. No, I'm pretty good from here. There's no reason to have to fly back to Cinnabar. Might be a shorter ride, but... Alright, let's go. Boom, boom, boom. Well, that guy with the tired arm, so at least he's gonna get off easy. Oh yeah, I already used a Super Repel, didn't I? Yeah, it's still in effect, probably for like 2 steps. Alright, let's get back to Seafoam. Well, it's not such a long run when you're not fighting people. Go figure. Alright. Back to the cave system. this is coming from another direction. We won't be able to push that. Alright. Yes. Oh yeah. Let's go ahead and switch to Heracross. In case we find any good ice types around here. Although I bet it's mostly going to be Seal. What else have we got around here? We got that bit of stairs. I already made that joke. That's true. Okay, this is a way back, so... What about this? This is also downstairs over here. Is it a way back from something? Oh no, there's an item right there. A water stone, okay. Not bad, not bad. Oh, it's just this one right here, okay. Alright, so we've explored all there is to explore there. And we got that item around the way. An ice heal, that's probably going to be useful in here. May get frozen by an ice beam at some point. Oh, trainer's out on the ice, huh? Okay. Well, let's have fun slippy sliding around. Okay, showing us how the ice works. To beat the cold, try warm clothes and a hot drink. Wow. Captain Obvious over here. Oh, Skier. Skier Katie wants to battle. Send out Delibird. Delibird has, like, no defense, so I think we're going to be okay here. Oh, yeah, it's part flying, too. Oh, that's bad. Owie, owie, owie! Okay, that was a bad idea. Cool, good. Panicking, let's see. Who's not weak against Drill Peck? We're just gonna fry this thing. Oh, that wasn't very stonks. Uh-oh. Whoops! Well, that's why we carry a Max Revive around sometimes. Okay. Yeah. Sorry, let's get into the pack. Sorry about that Heracross. Sorry. I'm trying to delete it. Okay. Hey, you're in my way. A lot of guys out here say, hey. This looks like a bird catcher. What? In which case, what are you doing in a cave? Border Sean wants to battle. Oh my god, he's so cool. He's got a snowboard. Cloister. Cloister. Uh-oh. Against a bug? Oh, I'm sending the bug out again? That's really bad. That's such a stupid idea. Who do I want? Yeah, let's go. Let's do some steel-type shenanigans on this thing. Okay. One of those multi-hit moves, sure. Okay, 3 times, I can live with that. Now, as long as I don't miss with Iron Tail, I can live with that. I said... Alright, here we go. Cool, I didn't know Seafoam was going to be the hardest cave in all of existence. This is a really hard cave if you're a stupid idiot like me. What? Okay, maybe we want to do fire? Maybe we want to do grass? I don't know what. What the heck is going on in this cartoon? Can I... let's send somebody else out? Cloister. Probably just, you know, when in doubt, just electrocute it. That's what I say. This is going awesome. Oh, good. Now we get punished if we switch. Okay. That'll keep me from... This thing is fucking annoying. What the hell? There we go, for God's sake. What the... Boy, that would have been great experience if we hadn't had to split it between 3 people. Jesus. Dugong. Yeah, we'll take the spot. That was just the first Pokemon? Oh my god! Wait, why am I putting out the bug? Because fighting is super effective, that's why I'm doing it. Oh yeah, this will make me definitely one-shottable. Okay, okay. That's not gonna hit as hard as... okay. I guess you could do that. That's a move you could do. There we go. That could have gone way worse. Probably deserved to, honestly. Yeah, nah, me too. Like, it wasn't... Yeah, let's dig into the old pack there. Okay, they didn't make too much of a puzzle out of this. They just basically made this trainer central. Okay. Another cool border. Border Bryce wants to... That is definitely a snowboarder name. Level 55. Well, I'll let you have one try at this. I can't believe I have the speed advantage here. Really thought I would have gotten Aurora beamed by now or something. Okay, you gained a level. That's about as much as I'm going to let you do here. Trying to learn Swords Dance. Interesting. I'm tempted to, but the thing is, Heracross, usually the situations I would put it in, it's gonna get its ass kicked by something else anyway. No, I'm not gonna bother. Worst case, I can relearn it from somebody else. About to use Lapras. Yeah. Just to not get absolutely fried here. Wish there was a better place to level up my... Okay. Covered by a veil. Is it gonna be enough? What does that mean, covered by a veil? What did that do for you? Because it looks like it did a fat lot of nothing. Lost all the way out here. Yeah, you did. Wonder if these count as steps. Just a little bit, though. You can have little a push as a treat. Well, would you looky there. An Ultra Ball. Wow. Glad I came all this way for an Ultra Ball. The water is dark, but calm. Yes, I would like to surf. Fun little dead end there. There's got to be some way up on the land. Yes. Is that it for up here? Oh, man. Boy, wrong place, wrong time. Yike. Okay. Is that really it for up there? That's ultra disappointing. Yeah, all the good water exploration is like down here. I bet this is a better item than an Ultra Ball even. Sure is. I can sell that, at least. Okay. There's more to go, I'm sure, though. Whoa, that was really hard. Okay. Alright, some water shenanigans here. We'll just go around it. Okay, yeah. Nothing really doing there. Okay. Just a blank plateau, that's really cool. This better be going somewhere. I feel like I may have missed an item over here. I feel like I may have missed a few items, actually. Well, there's one. That's good. Can never have too many of those. Can I ride my bike in here? Oh, I sure can. Interesting. I don't know. This feels like a walking kind of place, though. So there's that. Wasn't there another staircase down here? I don't want to get too caught up. Okay, yeah, this leads back to the beginning. I don't know what this is, though. I didn't see this one from here. Ooh. No, this just kind of leads out into the main area, right? Like, I could go all the way around. This is basically the beginning area. And I think I've already been here, so I don't want to do that again. Yeah, I want to do a little more back this way first. Make sure I didn't miss anything. Yeah, I definitely missed something on the ice down there. I know what I missed. I think that's maybe the only really big thing left, though. There's not a ton going on here. Outside of maybe a handful of trainer battles. Yeah, I missed this thing. Wow, that was not... okay. Kind of glad I went back for that. I like money. Okay. Hopefully those ice slides don't count as steps. I investigated around here, right? I think I did. Yeah, there's nothing. I guess worst case scenario, I could just dig my way out of here. I checked this out. Pretty sure I did. Yeah, there's those two. Yeah, this place is just kind of a big circle, it seems like. You get some items, you have some fun, you leave. That's kind of every place in Kanto, I've found. You do a little this, you do a little that, you move on with your life. Not a ton of opportunity for XP building, but, you know, so it goes. Yeah, we're in the... Yeah, there's not much to this. You go here, you're back in... Yeah, this should be the beginning. No. We'll go ahead and live with it, because we're leaving. Okay. Easy. Okay, so only one more place to go. Then. Let's go ahead and go to Pewter. Let's check out Mount Moon. There's maybe a few things we can do around there, but there's a few trainers we can fight out east. Make our way over to Cerulean, then maybe we can check out the Unknown Dungeon, Indigo Plateau, stuff like that. It's going pretty swimmingly, though, I would say. Okay. Alright, let's go ahead and bike out east. Who do we got out front? Yeah, that's fair. Everybody else can take care of themselves pretty well. It's really only Heracross I'm worried about. That would probably be the first person I would ditch if I was to get somebody new for my team. Shorts, boy! You youngsters today with your shorts that are comfy and fun to wear. Youngster Regis. That's definitely a young person name. I can tell you that right now. Also, I'm very scared for my life. Yeah, there's nothing good here. Kind of figured that was coming. That's okay. Gen 2 Heracross has an unfortunate problem of not getting any moves. Yeah. Yeah, Sour Crystal kind of improves the movesets, but... Okay, I'm really tired of, like, Endure that we have at home taking root here. Luckily, Snorlax can stand up to a lot of abuse. Headbutt the Golbat, yes. Yeah, the movesets are definitely somewhat less dog shit. About to use Electrode. Yes, we will. It's an interesting collection of Pokemon you got there, considering it's, you know, 2. I would not have thought that would have worked at all. Alright, here we are. Love the behind, like, love the 3/4 profile sprite happening here. That is Fail Boy. That's your new name, buddy. Fail Boy. Looks like you need a bit more training. I agree, Fail Boy. I don't know what to do. Well, ask me. I generally know what I'm talking about. Youngster Warren wants to... Boy, the youngsters out here have very un-youngster names. Flying. Yeah, you're gonna get your ass kicked. Oh yeah, you don't have Ice Punch anymore. That's right. Well, eat my crunch. Maybe you'll flinch. Wow. What a critical. Color me impressed. Okay. Eradicate. Oh, yeah, now you can come back in. You're perfect for this. Wow, a youngster with Eradicate. It's good to see some traditions never die. There we go. Fantastic work. There we go. There's a battle you're equipped for. So let's see. Regis, Warren. Who's next? Like youngster Woodrow? Youngster John? What are some old dude names? Youngster Larry wants to battle. Jimmy, there we go. That makes more sense. Unless you're thinking of like Jimmy Stewart. Youngster Jimmy? That was terrible. I was trying to do a Jimmy Stewart. You know what? I wouldn't be surprised if everybody just left right now. No, I'm not going to switch Pokemon. You can probably dig your way out of this jam, right? Perfect. Faster than a snake. Love to see it. I don't think this is going to be a one-shot. Oh, I was wrong. Dig is pretty strong. We'll give it that. Youngster Jimmy is about to use Parasect. Yes, we will change over. Okay, yeah, there's some good stuff out here before we go to Viridian. Take down Gary. There we go. There you go. Get that meter a little higher. I don't think everybody's going to be quite at level 50 before we go out and... Let's see. What was with that battle music? You got a lot of courage for someone so young. Huh? You'd like to go up against us? Great! Sure, since double battles don't exist yet. Cool duo, Zach and Jin won a battle. Wow, those are the coolest names I've ever heard. Okay, let's see. Doug Trio. Do I have anything good for that? No. You can take a hit and be fine. But, you can take... Yeah, you can at least heal yourself. Let's go for it. Alright. I'm not too worried about that. Owie! It nicked my wings. Oh, that's okay. Just Giga Drain you and be done with it. Boy, recovered from that sandstorm, thank God. About to use... My favorite. Yes. We'll switch over. Yeah, we'll switch to you. Best voice in the anime. By a long shot. Woof. Woofies. Aha! I'm underground. Will it still get me, though? It does not. Well, you have Thunderbolt. That's respectable. Excellent. For some reason, that felt like it took a really long time. That battle. Huh, you weren't bluffing. You're so much stronger than I thought. They both talk like this. Yes, Anthony, you have called me once today. But you've done that a million times, Anthony. It doesn't sound like you've learned from your mistake at all. You giant goof. Ah! The weather's as fine as ever. Fire breather Otis wants to battle. Otis, send out Magmar. Well, you know what? I'm gonna risk it for the biscuit. Ha ha ha, there we go. Bugs and fire typically don't mix, but you know what? I think we could do some okay work here. Please, one shot. Thank you. I know it's not stab, but man, dig is a pretty strong move. Okay, we'll give you a break. Magmar is all you got? Good old forehead butt. That's respectable. Wheezing, yes. Back to Brunhilde. I don't think poison is too bad for bugs, for the most part. And I seem to have the speed, so... that's good. Oh, not the one-shot. Okay. Oh, nuts! No! Please, please tank it, please tank it, please tank it. Okay, thank goodness. That sucks. I still got the XP, though, so that's all I'm asking. All wet? Not after that explosion. That explosion probably evaporated all the water in a 1-mile radius. What are you talking about? I know there's probably a Pokemon Center up the way, because this is Kanto, but... step in one patch of grass. You try to do one patch of grass. You get bothered by a Spearow. Almost want to kill you out of spite, but I'm just gonna run. My bag is digging into my shoulders. That happens, I like to take a break and have a battle. You ain't gonna be digging into my shoulders, buddy. That's what you're angling for. Hiker Bruce wants to battle. Bruce! Yes, I know it's not Bruce, but that's what I like to do. That's what I like to sing when I hear Don't Let Me Down. Don't let me down. Bruce! Hey, look at that. I'll say it missed. Okay. Come up on another... a Rhydon? No. We're not going to change Pokemon? It's like, hey, where'd he go at? Kablam! Oh, wow. Stood up to that pretty okay, actually. Yeah. A level 4 magnitude. I'm impressed. Not impressed. Oh, that can still hit me while I'm underground. That sucks. It's not that bad, though. I mean, it's still hooded a little. But... About to use Clefairy. No. Wouldn't have expected that with everything we got going on here. Really? Body slammed by a Clefairy. That's not a thing I would have expected to be able to say today. Not too bad. Not too bad overall. Yeah, that's kind of how I feel about pretty much every battle I have around here. Yep, pick your bag up, get back to it. Whoa, dude saw me from far away. How about you just slow down and give me a chance to defeat you? That's not how we roll around here, bud. Black Belt Manford wants to battle. Manford, eh? Water fighting. Come on! Ugh! God. If I had $1 for every time I've gotten somebody down to 1 hit point in this game, I think I'd have a pretty profitable little series here. Beating in my own game. Indeed. Yeah, sure. I mean, that's why I crossed in front of you, after all. Black Belt Ander wants to battle. That's not a name. Primate. Okay. Think he's forced to use Rage? No, he's not. Okay. I don't think that's going to make much of a difference. Oh, yeah, it will, actually. Good for you. Oh. Oh, man. Well, boy, that sure was embarrassing. Good thing I don't have anything to combat that. Wow, thanks for the free heal, buddy. Wasn't expecting that. How to use Primate? No. So you got 2 of these things, do you? Machoke. It would be funny to use Snorlax here, but fighting types and normal don't really mix. So, we're gonna stick with the flying tech. You know, with the introduction of Dark, I didn't think it would have done much good to carry a Psychic type around, but if I ever play Gen 2 again, Psychic types actually come in pretty handy. There's a lot of poison hanging around, a lot of fighting type stuff. How close are we? Is there anybody near me? Looks like I might have to fight that guy. Ah, crap. Well, I was going to try to get to the Pokemon Center before I fought anybody else, but... 'twas not destined to be. Another bird! Oh. Okay. Might be able to take this one down on its own. Okay. Yeah, I didn't think it would quite be a one-shot. Oof. Yeah, let's just make sure we don't get touched by anything else there. Especially that! Pretty close. Pretty close. Mag Cargo. No! Basically just sent in a free one-hit KO. Thank you. Very much appreciate your business. Fabulous. Yeah, that's hot. I'll say. But not the best trainer. Well, you know. You win some, you lose some. Unless you're fighting me, then you lose all of them. How many super repels do I have left? I don't think I'm going to want anything in Mount Moon, so... Have I worked through most of my supply of those? I think I have. 13? Yeah, I'm about down to a little less than half of what I bought. That's fine, though. We need to go down and fight the other guy. There you are. Didn't want to ignore you. Peace! Huh? When you meet the unknown on a mountain road, all you want is peace, right? Peace, man. I dig it, man. Hiker Dwight wants to battle. Dwight sent out Jello Stapler. Steel Electric, that's not really going to do anything to me. Oh, I could have just used a fighting move. What am I doing? Well, this works too. Solid. How to use Steelix? No. Rock Steel, right? A low kick should take this thing out pretty easily. Or a rock smash. Pretty much any fighting thing straight in the face. Oh, that was not as effective as I hoped for. Okay, it can stand up to a hit or two. Or steel looks like all steel. Oh, it's ground steel. Okay. That makes sense. Whoa, what? Was not expecting. I thought we were done with you. It's been a while, Monday. Since I lost to you, I thought about what I was lacking with my Pokemon. And we came up with an answer. We? There's a committee here? What? You and your Pokemon? You all kind of talked it out? Can't say I was expecting this. Not gonna lie. Asshole wants to battle. Sneasel, okay. Well, that's an easy one up front. Yes, you are fast, but that should be a 4 times hit, so very nice. Alright, let's see what happens. About to use Golbat. Yes, we will change. Still just a Golbat. That makes a lot of sense in-universe, because you need high friendship to level it up to Crobat. Which Silver does not have much compassion, so really that's a flavor win, right there. Okay, what's next? Meganium. Yes. I wouldn't be surprised if he withdraws it. Because he's kind of sitting out his starter at a weird time, but... Okay. He may be trying, but he's not trying. Ah! See? I knew he was going to do it. Alakazam. Alakaboo-boo. Okay, that's, you know... Oh, wow, still a one-shot, though. Interesting. Okay, not who I was expecting to get the level up off of. About to use Magneton. Yes. We will change over to Heracross. We'll let Heracross take it. Ooh, very nice. Used the wrong defensive move to prevent his Zam from dying in one hit. Yeah, he sure did. About to use Gengar. Yes. We got a few dark things that could work here. Let's use the one that has stab. I don't like the way you're wiggling your legs to me like that, Gengar. Okay. Meganium gonna get crunched to death here. Because Meganium doesn't have much defense either, I don't think. Flinch? We get a flinch? I feel like we can tank this. Oh. Aren't gonna need to tank it. Oh my god, Meganium is awful. Well, this was way easier than I anticipated. Had to see that leg wiggle again, though. You're gonna pay for that. Or perhaps I'm gonna pay for that. That's okay. We can definitely shake this off. Beautiful. Flinch would only register if I move first. Oh, Crunch doesn't flinch. Oh, I didn't realize that. I assumed it would because of Bite. Because Bite flinches, right? Thought I raised my Pokemon to be the best they could be. But it still wasn't enough. Pretty good money. You won fair and square, I admit it. But this isn't the end. I'm going to be the greatest Pokemon trainer ever. Because these guys are behind me. Listen, Monday. One of these days, I'm going to prove how good I am by beating you. Yeah, I just always think of that poll, right? The one where, I think it was around the time of Gen 6, where Japan declared Chikorita the worst starter of all time in a poll. I just always think of that, and it's like, I swore if I ever played Gen 2, I was not picking Chikorita. Let's get the repels out. We're not going to want to face anything about Moon that isn't a trainer. Where'd they go? Oh, good there. Alright, let's go biking. Layout seems a little different than before. NGL. Okay, just tiny mushrooms. Yeah, and Razor Leaf isn't bad, I don't guess. Wow, same spot as in Gen 1. That's crazy. Little spot of water here. I wonder if there's anything unique you can catch by doing that. Yeah, every grass type being part poison. Yeah, it's just an extra weakness that it doesn't need. Big mushroom. And there's somebody who, like, will do something for you if you give him mushrooms. Okay, we're on Route 4. That was pretty quick. Okay, somebody just out here hanging out. Not yet. Okay, I don't want to... Okay, there's a couple people out here I could fight. Yeah, works for me. I have a feeling that I can win. Let's see if I'm right. Let's see! Let's see if you are right. With one Pokemon, doubtful. Ugh. And it's somebody I can just take to the cleaners with a dig. Oof. Oof. Boy. Your parents misnamed you, I'll tell you that. Ooh. Almost feel bad for you. Didn't even give me 1,000 plus XP. Yeah, I'll say. You are not getting it done out here. Little Miss Girl Scout. I'm raising my Pokemon. Want to battle with me? I'm raising my Pokemon too. What do you know? Da-da-da-da. Birdkeeper Hank wants to battle. Birdkeeper Hank sent out Pidgey, I tell you what. Birdkeeper Hank sent out Cowdog. A level 13 Pidgey? Whatever. I'm not even going to take this seriously. Okay, that I'll take a little bit seriously. Yeah. The level 13 Pidgey versus the level 44 Pidgeot. That's gonna send out somebody else, isn't it? Oh, no, it's just gonna hurt some. Aw, man! Boring. Okay. Thank you for not flinching. Already got my 2 for flinching. Let's put an end to this, please. The Virgin level 13 Pidgey versus the Chad level 44 Pidgeot. It's too late. I've already made a meme where you're the Pidgey and I'm the Pidgeot. Yeah, there's a few things up the way here. The Shy type, eh? Picnicker Sharon wants to battle. I got Sharon. Send out Ferret. Oh, hey, perfect. That's a low kick to the crotch. Rapidash. No, we're so close to a level for Heracross. Again, probably a speed advantage here, so I'll probably take 1 hit. I'm surprised. Fury attack, that's it. That should be enough to get over the hump. Very nice. Yeah, you do that. Okay, just some items out here. Cool. That's a good one. Alright, back into the cave, though. Did not mean to find our way out of here so quickly. Okay, so we went here. So we want to go like... Where am I? Mount Moon Square, don't litter. Was I here earlier? What's up with this place? Where am I? Is this a crossover from, like, Kanto to Johto or something? Genuinely don't understand what's happening here. Yeah, that was not much of anything. A couple of Clefairy dance around up there. Okay, well, that's weird. Yeah, you just bounce off. I can get a Moonstone from it. Okay, well. Okay, I think that's the only other thing around here, actually. So... yeah, that is totally it for Mount Moonage. So, off to Viridian, then. Getting a little... how did I miss this? Oh, okay. Probably a few more things to deposit, actually. I wonder what Gary is rocking. I wonder if he continues the ground type tradition of Viridian Gym, or if he has like a variety. Alright. No, we shouldn't be needing any more of those. Alright. Bill's PC. Or no, we want my PC first. Deposit. Probably can sell that star piece somewhere. Let's put up some things, though. Oh yeah, we got some big sales to make. I think mushrooms can be used for things, so I don't want to get rid of those just yet. Let's see, everything else should be pretty good. HP up. Be funny to put the HP up on Snorlax, but really I don't use him that often. Okay. And I healed everybody, so off to Viridian we go. One last gym. One last badge to get, then I think we can explore the cave outside Cerulean, the unknown dungeon, as it were. I believe that's what it was called back in the day. Yeah, we'll just fly there. I don't want to go through the forest. Alright. Where's the gym? Where's the Gaim? Are you going to battle the leader? Good luck to you. You'll need it. Oh, ooh. Woo! Okay. A little saucy there, old man. We're all healed up. We're all healed up. I think we can take it. Let's see. Anybody in this gym but hit... Whoa! This place has been cleaned up. The only official source for that was a guidebook. Then it became Cerulean Cave later. Then Unknown Dungeon was used for the Kalos Mewtwo hideout. Oh, okay. Oh, cool. Fun Mazy Maze time. Yeah, Gary has really, really upgraded the place. Must have really enjoyed his time in Silphco. Anyway, fight me into... Anyway, yeah. Well, anyway, enough talk. Have at you. What is a Pokemon trainer but a miserable pile of secrets, right? Hey, perfect person out front. I think this is the first time I've seen a Stantler this entire game. Actually. Okay, level 53. We're not messing around. Wow. Okay, well that thing probably has no defense. That's cool. About to use Tauros. No. Is this a fighting type gym? Or a normal type gym? Might be. Ow. Yeah, I feel a little bit thrashed. Not gonna lie. Hopefully this is a one-shot. I said... Okay, I don't want you to die, so... Well... I said I don't want you to die. Yeah, some experience would be good, so let's... Okay. Let's think. It's not gonna have any fighting moves, I don't think. Yeah. Yeah, I think Thrash gets, I think you're locked into it for a few turns. Bestie can probably Bestie probably has the speed. We're fighting. We're in the Viridian gym right now. Fury, how's it going? Whoop. Get me back on trick. Back on track, rather. Alright, let's see. What do you think? You've never seen such a wonderful gym before, have you? I admit, not in the early generations, no. They get a little crazier later, but... Cool trainer Salma sent out Lickitung. I think this is a normal type gym, from what I can ascertain. In the original version, it's just a blue and green Lego room. Slowking, yes. Okay, this is just... Okay, so this isn't normal types, per se. Just they happen to have quite a few, I guess. Whatever. Just a mixed team gym. Okay. Interesting. Okay, looks like I'm locked into... Alright. Okay, if I go right, that sends me down and back around. Let's go this way. Nope, that's not it. Going up just takes me there, so yeah. I'm gonna go this way at first, at least. Maybe this way? Okay. Not left. Yeah, that'll just send me out of here if I go left. I want to fight that guy, though. Oh, I see. Okay, that was kind of a total accident. Looking around the room like that doesn't make you a little dizzy? A touch. Sure. Bonita. I feel bonita. I feel very bonita. Yeah, mostly a bunch of normals around here. I can see mixed team, you know, being a thing. Nice. But it seems like normal is the predominant type around here, but this ain't like a Whitney gym or anything. Pseudo-Woodo. I could dig on it. Let's see. It's pretty much... Pseudo-Woodo is pure rock, correct? So... Fighting. I'm still good. Little shimmy shay there. Not feeling very bonita, huh? Looks like you've still got some energy left. Some, yeah. So if I go this way, yep, up into here, and then fight the cool couple. Ida and Elan. Let's get this fight started. Let's get this party started up in here. Azumarill. Azumarill. I always have to pronounce it both ways, both times. Oh, That's okay. I think probably still fine here. Aw, man. You're really gonna make this a thing, huh? Porygon 2. Yes. Back to you. Until Gen 4. What happened in Gen 4? It didn't get the fairy type. Didn't get that till Gen 6. That made it even better, actually. Probably. Oh, wow. Zap Cannon actually hit? Hey, I'm proud of you. Ah! Well, I guess this is as good a time as any to use a full restore. I guess if Zap Cannon actually hits, then you deserve to get the paralysis. Oh, physical special split. Okay. Blink. Yay. I think I'll keep it out front. Thank you. Okay, and then what we want now is to nope, that's not it. Do they both do that? No, they don't. Okay. Alright. We're at the big guy. Let's save. Finally got here, huh? Wasn't in the mood at CINNABAR, but now I'm ready to battle you. Hear that, folks? He's in the mood. Johto's gyms must be pretty pathetic then. I don't know if you're good or not by battling you right now. Ready, Johto champ? I mean, they weren't. Yeah, they were pretty pathetic. You're right, Blue. Send out Pidgeot. That's not a good first for Brunhilde here. We want Ampharos out for that. And if something happens to Ampharos, then we got what's its face. Oh, good. Yeah, Midnight would have worked for Rock Slide, but Ampharos needs some levels. Okay. What am I using my Spark on here? Well, don't get too excited, buddy. Well, that's gonna suck ass. That's okay. We got some answers. Thankfully not a Nuzlocke. No. Why on earth would I ever subject myself to a Nuzlocke? Exeggutor! Yeah, we're gonna take a calculated risk on this. Actually... No, we're not. Okay, that's bad. Shit, fuck. Okay, yeah, Gary is actually... We're kind of going for Pokemon here. I should have used Fly. Why did I go with Wing Attack? Yep. You just got an answer for everything, don't you, Mr. Smartass? Ah! Yeah, you're gonna get your ass kicked by... Hope this crunch works out. Okay. Crunch is my only move. About to use Gyarados. Not for now. We're gonna play Revive Shuffle here. Yeah, you're gonna get your ass kicked by that. Throw a rock at it. Hey, wow, okay. Kind of tanked that. It is part flying, so that should work some. It's not gonna be 4 times effective, but... I mean, Gyarados is still pretty lucky. Ooh. How to use Alakazam. No. Because Alakabubu has like 1 point of defense. What are you doing? Okay, I think we might be good for the most part. He's about to use Pidgeot. No. That was probably a little bit of overkill. I forgot it had withdrawn it. With like 1 point of stuff left. About to use Arcanine. No! We're good. We're good all the way through. Boy, Tyranitar really acing it. Really acing it up here. Rock Slide probably would have hit for stab and one-shotted this. Okay. Okay, who do you want to send out? Oh, that was stupid. Okay, how hard is that gonna hit? Not hard enough! Oh, man. Well, there we go. That wasn't so bad. Oh, man. Too bad they had to split that. What? How the heck did I lose to you? Alright, here, take this. It's Earth Badge. Da, 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 da. Look at that, look at that. Alright, I was wrong. You're the real deal. You're a good trainer. But I'm gonna beat you someday. Well, yeah, someday, but today is not that day. Let's get on out of here. So we are good to go to Cerulean Cave now. Nice little single shot there. Alright, we've got 8 Kanto badges. We're doing pretty good today. So let's move on. Got about an hour left of stream, probably. And Mount Silver, yes. I'm not sure I am in any way equipped for Mount Silver, though. How many hyper potions do I have? This store sucks. I don't need to go here. What am I doing? Let's heal up. Everybody heal. Everybody come on for Hookawa Gods. I'll probably grind before Mount Silver. If I can beat the Elite Four, and, if I can beat the Elite Four, I think I'll be okay. Let's go to... Let's fly to Saffron. They probably have a pretty good store. For this kind of stuff. I was not as impressed with the Celadon market as I would have expected. But... Where are we? Mart. Where are you, Mart? Included the rematches where the E4 have increased levels. Yeah, they might, but I don't know. Okay, it's probably on the bottom row. Okay, I was pretty sure Saffron had a store. Am I just missing it? Surely I'm just missing it. What do you want, Liz? Wrong number again. You gotta figure out this whole phone thing. Whatever. I thought Saffron had a store. Oh, there it is. Just missed it because I'm a doofus. There we go. Hey, max potions. That's awesome. No full restores. Really, I only need hyper potions. And how many of those do I even need? There's like, max potion is not really a needed step. Why do you need max potions when full restores exist? Like, there's no reason to ever buy. Whatever. What have I got? 28 revives, 10 hyper potions. Still got some super repels. Got some things to sell. I agree. Max potions are basically pointless. Okay, so I guess we're gonna make money in here. And then HP up somebody. Probably Tyranitar. Full restore. Let's buy 20 hyper potions. And call it good. Alright. Nope, that's it. Thank you. Investing irons into T-Tar. I could do that. Bulk up his defense. That's probably a good idea. Max potion full restore only useful if you need to do a lot in a single turn. Unless you're wildly underleveled. Or if you're like me and you just find yourself in a jam every now and then. Let's go ahead, head off to Cerulean. Because I think they said I could go in there once I had all 8 badges. So I'm going to give it a try. We're going to see what's in there. Maybe I can get that Mewtwo I've been dreaming about. Iron and protein. Yeah, before we hit up the Elite Four, I might just, you know, waste all my money. Because what's left after this? Fight, 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 fight. No, that's a Goldie. Come on. Get your head in the game, Roundy. Oh, yeah, I can go in here now. Okay, I did not mean to play the radio. What's happening right now? Are we really on the Pokeflute channel? Get out of here. There we go. Just turned to some Garbo channel. Oh yeah, right. Oh, well there's actually stuff to fight here. This might actually... Okay. Level 52 Prime. Okay, this is actually a place to fight some things. Okay. I just kind of want to explore first. Oh, I don't know. Let's see. No, I'm not going to repel up just yet. Super underrated in these early games. Yeah, he's a fighting type. Why would he... Oh my gosh, finally the Psyduck I always wanted to catch. Holy hell. Level 47? Just give it a rare candy and boom, you've got a Golduck. Basically, right? Or you can just catch the Golduck right in here. There are maybe cases in here where I can't get away with running. I don't know, okay. The speed advantage is mine so far. Okay, there's one place to go up. Okay, there's nothing but like Psyducks and Golducks in the water. That's cool. what's up here? Nothing over there. Just a ladder, two ladders. Okay. We'll try to find that. Okay. There's good shit here, honestly. Okay, this is probably the time I want to get using... Yeah, let's just explore first. Let's just do... Oh, I didn't buy any more repels. That's fine. 2,000 steps up. Oh, I probably need max repels, right? Oh yeah, higher than my current level. I'll probably see around here. Yeah. Nice. There's some money in the bank. Okay. May need that, may not. I wasn't really planning on catching anything in here, but it looks like there might be some good stuff. That rock looks breakable, and that dead end looks like it has an item in it. Oh my god, that's really nice. Rock Smash MVP out here. Nope, nope, just a dead end. An actual dead end. Okay, so if I go down this way... Okay, here we go. Ooh, lots of rock smashing. Let's do it. Jeez, okay. This is where you get Richie Rich, huh? Of course, there could be Pokemon in these things, too. I don't know. I have not encountered a wild Pokemon yet using Rock Smash. I don't know if that's even possible in this generation. Okay, no, it looks like Rock Smash is only a good thing in this game. Damn. It's not even like potion. It's just completely good shit at all times. Opal shards are a thing for like the ruins of Alph, I think. That's good. Never hurts to have some of those. This is quite the expansive little place. Very, very mazy. Yeah, let's go up the... Okay, let's go up what we can see first. Nice. Wow, okay. Man. It's a super kind little dungeon. We may toss the full heal if we run out of item space here. That's looking like a possibility, actually. You get a secret rock, and you get a secret rock, and you get a secret rock. Everyone gets a secret rock. Anything? Well, I know I never need a shot for revives again. Yeah, actually, before I go here, I saw a thing around the way. There we go. Pee-pee up. Monday, put the Viagra in the item pocket. Wow, nothing under a rock. That's actually rarer than not. Stardust, that's just good for money. An actual Pokemon in this neck of the woods? Must be like level 56 or higher. 61! Yowza, okay. Okay, that was probably... Okay, wow. Sure, 2,200 free experience points, why not? Scope lens, what does that do? Raises critical hit ratio. Oh, damn. Okay. Could definitely use more crits. Sometimes I have a hard time finding the crit. You know what I'm saying? No? No? Anyone? Bueller? No. I have a feeling that's not the entire reason we're here, though. Oh, hey, look, they all respawned. This is gonna be bountiful. My lord. My sweet lord. They should just call this Money Cave, honestly. So stupid. I'm gonna have so much money by the end of this. This one had a nugget under it earlier. Same luck? No. No luck at all, as a matter of fact. Okay, so... Wait, there was nothing else up here, right? Yeah, that was dead ends. And if we need to get out of here in a hurry, we got Dig. So, you know, nothing to worry about. Not really. Can I get up here from... No. No, wait. Okay. Not that I have anybody that would be useful on, but, you know. Whatever. Okay, I definitely want to explore this a little more in depth, but I feel like I may have missed a turn somewhere. Yeah, I think I missed a turn somewhere that would have made my exploring a little more effective. But I want to clear out my item cache anyway. So, but we're definitely going to be exploring that a little more. A little more depth. There's got to be somewhere in there that... And I want to buy more repels, so... Just to make sure I can get through this place. Easy peasy. Gotta find a place that's selling those. Hope you got a full cash register, buddy, because, okay, we got super repels. Super repels should do just fine. As long as I buy a ton of them. But you know what? We're going to have money to buy a ton of them. Okay. Let's see. Full heal, we'll put that in the thing. How much do opal shards go for? Since they're pretty easy to get by rock smashing. Oh, just 50. I can just put those up somewhere. Yeah, we're gonna buy a shitload of super repels. There we go. I'm sure we'll make our money back in just, you know, we'll make our money back in rock smash finds alone. All right, let's go ahead and put up some things. Just so we've got the space for them. I'm not going to need a max potion. Don't really think I'm going to need a max ether either. Ether. No, I've got full restores if it gets that bad. Same. Opal shards, all of them. We'll put up that calcium too. We'll put up that full heal too. We'll put up that scope lens we might put on somebody. Ooh, a thunderstone. Yeah, I forgot I got that. Yeah, we want to keep the coffers pretty empty, I think. Who do I want? You know, first of all, let's go ahead and use the HP up on, we're gonna be getting a lot of use out of Midnight there. So now that it's on Tyranitar, I can, and is it holding anything currently? It is. What is it holding? Amulet coin? Somebody else can hold that. Somebody who's, like, not actually holding anything. Item. You get the scope lens. We'll put that on, like, you or something. Somebody should be holding an amulet coin. You have leftovers on. That's great for you. I love that for you. What else? Schnapps. Schnapsy baby. What are you holding? I think you're holding something to improve. I think you're holding Never Melt Ice, actually. Yeah. To power up your Ice Punch. Yeah, we'll allow that. I think everything else is good for now. I'd have to go digging through my PC if I wanted other things. Did I heal? I don't think I healed. Alright. Alright, we're gonna... I think what we got left to do... Let's try to plunder that dungeon. Then we'll see what the, like... Is there a victory road on Kanto, too? If there is, we'll see what it has to offer. But I think there's pretty good fights to be had here, honestly. A level 5 Goldie. In no way preparing you for what is to come. Okay, that'll just... That's coming from somewhere. Alright, let's go as far around as we can here. Okay, I explored everything there was to explore up here, pretty sure. No, I'm making my way down onto there. That's coming from somewhere else. So... Did I go up here? I'm pretty sure I did. Maybe. Hold up. Alright. Money in the bank. Oh yeah, there was just an item here. As much as profitable as this would be, yes, I'm gonna do it. Of course I am! This is like Profit Palooza right here. If it respawns every time, why would I not? This is basically Money Corner. They must not have thought of putting Pokémon in the rocks until much later. Dear God. Alright, let's see what I missed around here. Think you still found Pokemon in the rocks back then? This hack might have just rebalanced it. Maybe. And I went in here, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, this was Secret Rock Hideout. There were items in the rocks in here. But that was it for that place. Yeah. Nothing else to that. Well, I feel like there should be more to this place. I feel like I'm missing something. That's good XP. I mean, probably once you get up into the 60s or so, it's probably going to peter out, but... Okay, I don't think I went this way. This must be the key to the rest of the place. Oh yeah, there's lots of branching paths here. So let's see. Oh boy. Good. Also good. Yeah, I'm skipping a lot of stuff at the moment, I think, but... Oh boy. More Smashy! After this word from a Kadabra. Well, isn't this just the Tyranitar level up zone? Foresaw that he was about to get crunched. Yeah, definitely gonna have to take some time to grind in here. Hold on, my son is calling. One sec. I'll be right back, folks. Alright, probably going to be wrapping up here in the next few minutes. 10 to 15 or so. So let's get what we can out of here. See what is happening in this cave. Only a few things. There's lots of stuff to get, which is really cool. Oh, hey. Alright. Any stairs over here? Why, there sure are. Yeah, we want more. Definitely want more of that. Oh, nice. Okay. Just an Ultra Ball is not really gonna thrill me. Move my needle that much. Okay, there's some stuff around the way. If this is a staircase, I'm walking back. But... holy cow. Very circular. Oh, wait a minute. Tell me I could have just walked over here. Oh, I guess I didn't really need to surf. Big circle. Okay. Noted. Okay, I'd rather it be a Kadabra than an Electrode. Nope. Thank you, Dark typing. Whew! Okay. Very close to a level. That feels good. I feel like it's been really hard to level that thing up. So to finally find a place where that is easy to do. A Moonstone, sure, okay. Anything in the rocks here? No? Okay, alright. Well, we're just gonna go upstairs then. Oh wait, this is where we came from, right? Yeah, but there's still a few other things. Yeah, we got tons of these things. Oh, I already got this. Okay, yeah, so I had come here. Okay. I just think I didn't explore every potential zone. Okay. There's absolutely nothing right here. Cool, got it. Yeah, I don't think I came this way, though. Yeah, I kind of figured this would take me here. What's over here, even? Just a little perimeter walk. Oh, this is how I get... Oh, this is how I get out of here if I need to. Okay, well, I don't want to yet. Feel like there's more paths I could be taking. But... this is as close as I've gotten to feeling lost in a place yet. We're just gonna make our way through. Oh, an actual encounter. Not my preferred one, but there we are. Does have the speed advantage. Does have that. But I have the type advantage, which is generally a little bit more important. There we go. Very nice. Pretty soon we'll be able to repel Kadabras. I mean, I don't want to get, like, a quarter of my life taken every time I do this, really. That's not gonna do squat. I'm sure there's something in here that's, like, really, really, really worth the while. But then again, maybe it's just stuff like this. Like, you know, we went this way. I'm not even sure where I came in from, really. Okay, yeah. This is definitely ringing a bell. This high pedestal. What about here? Did I check this? Yes, I did. Yeah, that's secret area. I think it may just be... I don't know how much of a, like a big secret there is here. Okay, please keep using Swift and not Thunderbolt. Oh, whoa! Do I actually have the speed advantage? No way. Hey, there's that crit, though. Yeah, we're making our way very quickly towards good level town. Okay, so this is where we come in from this thing. Alright. We're still gonna do that for a little bit. Okay, this is new because did not discover that peepee up. Okay, I think we only have a little bit left to find around here. We may only have one more major bit to check out. Oh no, I remember this. But I don't think I went left from there, so I kind of need to... I just want to check what's in the rocks, though. That generally tends to be worth it. Wouldn't you know it? Okay, yeah, there was something up here that I got. Yeah, but I just think I happened to not notice the PP up in the rock. So that's why this feels new to me. Okay, yeah, okay, well, I got whatever was over here. I feel like I haven't been in here. So I'm gonna go give that maybe another look. And I'm probably gonna dig my way out of here. Okay, where do I need to go? Alright. Nope, not here. I don't think this leads me down. Yes, it does. Okay. Oh, not quite to where I want to This was just items, I think. Oh. I think that might be all there is around here. I'd have to look at a... I'd have to look at a for real map, but... I feel like I'm walking in a lot of circles. Another phone call, be right back. Out a little bit during that phone call. We're in a bit of a different spot now. I think I found the new thing that I was looking for. Oh man. The encounters are coming fast and furious. They don't seem as varied as in Red Blue though. It's mostly just... Most of what I'm finding is Dittos and Kadabras and Electrodes. So... I mean, this is a pretty good place for Tyranitar to level up. Maybe a few other Pokemon, but... Hey, there we go. There's something. Well, look who it is. Well, 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 if it isn't the Blowjob Brother. Alright. Whoop. Okay, yeah, they're getting a little more... common. Level 58. Okay, I don't think that's really gonna help too much. Alright, we'll be at level 58 before you know. Okay, so if we want to, there's a Mewtwo in here. That's probably nice. That's probably what I'll use my Master Ball on, honestly. I've had it this whole time. Well, my Master Ball is in my... No? Okay. A magnet. What, pray tell, does a magnet do? I'm guessing it powers up Steel-type moves. Boost Electric type, okay. Okay. Let's go around the way here. See if we can make it to the... Okay, we know there's a Mewtwo in here. Leftovers. Leftovers are always yummy. I think I see the way over to him, though. Okay, if I wanted to, yeah, there's a Mewtwo encounter. And this, I guess, will take us... Yeah, this is the one that takes us out of the cave. So, let's give it a try. Alright. Game saved. Who do we want up front? And what level is this thing going to be? Probably... It's 70 in Red Blue. So, and I don't have a... In fact, I have nothing to catch with me. That's not true. I have like two... I have like 2 Ultra Balls. At most. Or I have 0 Ultra Balls, that's cool too. Probably 70. Well, if I get this thing, I'm going to want to catch it. And I don't have anything catching with me. But at least I know it's here. It's kind of the main thing you want out of this dungeon. So, there we go. I think everything else I've found. Good place to level up, though. So... Alright. Actually, let's, let's wander around in there a little bit. Because I think I was pretty close to a level. So... We're just running out the repel. I forgot I had one on. Close. Okay, so we don't want to bother with fly while we're confused. Come on, man. I mean, if I get an attack through here... Not looking like it. See, this is why we carry the full restores. Just in case. And I could also just run away from this encounter, but it's a matter of pride at this point, so... Come on. What are we doing here? Why isn't that a one-shot? Well, I'm glad you have the foresight to see that I'm about to kill you, so... Not quite enough, still. Holy cow. I thought it was pretty close. Maybe I overthought it. Or underthought it, as it were. Oh no, it's pretty close. Hopefully this gets it, because I think it's about time for me to get out of here. Level 58, that's a good capper to the night right there. Level 58, by far, the strongest Pokemon I have. That is definitely the ace around here. Oh yeah, I don't have a repel on anymore. So I have to face the level 10 Goldeen. The worms. Terrible. Let's see. Alright, we're gonna go... Oh my god. You are not worth my time, Goldeen. I'm just trying to bike to a Pokemon Center so I can end my stream. That's all I'm doing. There we go. Alright, so we're gonna heal. May do some off-screen grinding, we'll see, but we don't have much of this game left, actually, so we're probably gonna do everything that we can do next time. We only have the Elite Four and the and Mount Silver to go. And that should be it for us. Mount Silver might be a whole thing on its own, which, you know, if I gotta grind up for that, then I will. But, okay, let's make sure, let's save. Okay, we put in the hard save. Now let's put in the fun saves. Make sure those work. Yep, they sure did, but for some reason Joey is calling me now. How are your Pokemon doing? My Rattata's raring to go, just like always. You took down a Pidgey? Well, maybe you're ready for my Tyranitar then. Alright. Thank you, Joey, for that phone call right before. Had to get one lick in before you left, huh? Well, that is it for the stream, I think. Folks, let's go ahead. I don't think there's anybody really on right now that I would want to toss it over to. I mean, I guess we can see, but, no, that's, okay, be quiet. Why would it start showing short? Why would it show shorts? Yeah, there's nobody I really want to kick it over to on the Twitch side. So, yes, thank you, Piranha. Thank you, folks over on YouTube, everybody on Twitch watching. Thanks for popping in, having a good time, everybody. We do not have much Sour Crystal left, so maybe I can finish it off tomorrow even, and then we can start with something new next week. When I start trying to go on Sundays on the regular. Polled people over on the Discord, and the unanimous response seemed to be that if I'm only going to be able to stream one day a week, then Sunday is the best of those days to stream. Friday is off the table. I do personal stuff on Fridays, but I don't think many people would watch on a Friday anyway. So, after this kind of aberration where I get to stream a lot during the school year, then after this sort of aberration of streaming days, then we're gonna kind of try out Sundays as stream day. I think a lot of people could make Sundays a little better. Anyway, as always, I've been Around the Wheel. Be excellent to each other and don't do anything I wouldn't do, including going out on the slick ice for anything other than an emergency. Have a good night, y'all.